Welcome to the Lose Your Big Ass Stomach podcast. I'm your host, Jay Jackson, and my mission here is to help you get rid of that big ass stomach and take back control of your health so that you can look and feel your best by being the best version of yourself, mentally and physically, while destroying the mediocre agenda society is trying to brainwash you into, and breaking our families' generational curses of being unhealthy by being a healthy and fit role model. It's time to set a new standard. It's time to set a new standard of living. If you find the podcast helpful, be sure to hit that follow button because that helps us build a movement. Let's go. Guys, if you've been trying to lose weight, getting rid of that stomach, and you know summertime coming up, man, you like, man, I don't want to be that guy that later with that big old ass Casper shirt on. I don't want to be, looking like Casper at the beach at the pool. You got that big old ass white shirt on, covering up because you like, I don't want nobody talking about me. That don't have to be you. That ain't gonna be you, man. If you tapped in and wrapped into this game, I'm about to tell you what steps you need to take. Because if you don't know already, nutrition is by far the most important part when it comes to losing weight, when it comes to losing belly fat, guys, okay? You can have the best workout plan. But if your ass ain't gonna eat right, man, you got a hard time, man. I'm just being real with you. Some of y'all, you've been working out for months, if not the years, and you still can't lose that big ass stomach. You still can't get rid of them man titties. You still can't get rid of them love handles because your ass ain't eating right. You got to make it a priority. But I'm getting ready to show y'all some nutrition secrets that's going to help you lose weight way faster, flatten that stomach way faster, and keep it off, okay? All right, let's get it in. So number one is this. If you're ready to drop your next 30 pounds within the next couple of months, all right, like some of my members dropping 25 to 35 pounds in 3 months, y'all. 3 months, 30 pounds down. That's the average, okay? Here's the first thing. Number one, you have to focus on your protein. Protein has become one of your best friends. When I was growing up, protein was like a thing. I didn't even know what the hell protein was until I heard about protein shakes. All I had knew was, just eat healthy. Healthy eating for me was, okay, I guess I need to eat some broccoli. I guess I need to eat some sweet potatoes, and I need to eat some turkey, ground turkey. Or I need to eat some chicken or something. I really didn't know what a protein was, or what the hell the benefits of a protein was neither. When I first heard about protein shakes, I thought it was just all about building muscle. I didn't think about it being like a fat loss, something to help me burn fat, but it actually is. A couple of things about protein. If you notice that after you eat a meal, you're really hungry. You're like, man, I just don't feel satisfied after eating that. It could be one or two things. One, your ass didn't eat enough. Two, you're not eating enough protein. All right. So eating protein, it helps us stay full for longer. All right. That's number one. Eating protein helps us recover from our workouts. Oh, crybabies. I know I got a couple of crybabies that be listening and watching my podcast. I don't want to work out because I don't like feeling sore. This soreness just hurts so bad. We all got to be sore, damn it. Even me. I've had seasons of my life where I was sore. You think when I first started working out, I didn't get sore? Yes, my little bitty ass, when I started working out when I was about 13 years old, I used to get sore too. All right? Even now, if I switch my workout up, or if I start lifting heavier, or if I do something different, I'm going to start getting sore as well. Okay? We all have to go through it. But guess what? Protein helps us recover from our workouts much faster. Okay? What else? Protein helps us increase our metabolism. If you feel like your metabolism just so slow to where you just burning body fat and it's just like you barely even seeing a pound go down a week, start eating more protein. It's going to increase your metabolism so that way you can burn more body fat. You're eating way too many carbs, way too much fats, too much big ass stomach behavior. You just got to start eating proteins. Now I know somebody's just sitting down like, man, I just know coach gonna tell me what a protein is. He gonna give me some examples. What protein should I be eating? I just know somebody sitting down. I don't know who it is, but somebody saying, man, I know he gonna say it. I know he is. So I'm about to get it to you. So here's a couple of proteins. It could be any meats, okay? I'm talking chicken, salmon, steak. You can eat any type of fish, really. Any type of fish. Mahi. Of course, there are better quality fish and less grade fish like tilapia. Tilapia isn't the best type of fish to eat. It's not as quality, but it's pure protein. All right. great protein to eat. Like back when I did bodybuilding, man, when I was doing preparing for my bodybuilding shows, I ate salmon, tilapia, and chicken almost every other day. Those were my protein. And when I stepped on stage, man, I had never been as ripped in my life ever. I didn't even know my body could get that cut up. I seen muscles on my body I had never seen before. Guys, you have to eat protein, okay? I want to say this too. I know a lot of folks, they be going to Chipotle or Moe's. Welcome to Moe's. Yo, Abby, you go ahead, put the beans on there. Go ahead, put the beans on top of the rice. You think you're getting protein from eating all them damn beans. But this is why I be telling y'all, if you're not tracking, you slacking. Because if you just tracked what you're eating inside of an app like MyFitnessPal, and you put beans in there, black beans, pinto beans, lima beans, you're gonna learn real quick that's not a protein. That's a carb. And so you're eating carbs thinking they're proteins, wondering why you can't lose that stomach. Wondering why you can't lose no weight. You're eating too much carbs, man. All right. So you got to eat more proteins, like the ones I shared with you: eggs, egg whites, yogurt, Oikos yogurt. Ed's got to start paying me, man. I can't keep dropping brand names and they ain't shooting me that check. I gotta be like Deion Sanders out here. If they ain't cutting the check, hey, I can't tell you about it. Yeah, their name is not in my mouth. Can't tell y'all about it. Anyway, this is what you can do for proteins. Even a protein shake. All right? Pick and choose whatever weight protein shake you prefer. All right? And so that's the first thing. Protein definitely needs to be in each of your meals and your snacks. A lot of y'all who have a hard time hitting your daily protein goals, what you eating for snacks? Yes, can't be snacking on trail mix, crackers, thinking that I don't know why I can't hit my protein goal. Well, look what you snacking on. You snacking on straight carbs, straight processed food, straight fats, eating trail mix, chips, crackers, and what else y'all be eating? What else y'all be telling me y'all be eating yeah, those like the main things. Cookies. Can't do that, man. Not if you try to drop body fat. Now you go be feeling terrible. Guys, it's not even just about the food that you're eating, but also the quality. If you're snacking on chips every day, of course you're going to be tired. If you're snacking on trail mix all day, of course you're going to feel bloated. Like you eating a whole bunch of fats, and you be having a little trail mix that got the M&Ms in there. You wonder why you're getting type 2 diabetes, because you're snacking on healthy on fats and sweets all day. Can't do that, guys. Maybe when you're young, you can get away with it. But as we're getting older, I'm approaching my mid-30s. I ain't gonna say I'm in my mid-30s yet, y'all. Give me this last year, man. I'm 34 years old. Give me this last year, man. Once I'm 35, then I'll say I'm in my mid-30s. But anyway, that's the first one, proteins. Number 2, fibrous food. I call this the volume play. The volume play is this. I know y'all have heard me on my podcast and all on my social medias. I be like, hey man, your ass gotta stop eating so much starchy carbs. You eating too much rice, too much oatmeal, too much crackers, too much bread, and too much potatoes. I'm not saying that you can't eat it. I'm saying you need to stop eating so much of it. Because, guys, have y'all ever just seen trainers? Have y'all seen some trainers on social media be like, damn, how is they a trainer? They bigger than me. How they got a big ass stomach and they a trainer? Guys, even trainers have a hard time losing weight because they can't keep track of how much starchy carbs they eat. Bread, bagels, croissants, rice, potatoes, shit like that. That's what I call a starchy carb. What we want to eat more of is fibrous carbs. Fibrous carbs, way less calories in them, way more health benefits, okay? And it keeps you in a calorie deficit so much easier. Shit, if you just ate proteins, vegetables, and green vegetables, and fruits, you'll lose weight so much faster without even really having to track it, because the calories are just so much less, okay? But here's the thing. When you eat a lot of starchy carbs, it's way harder to track these things. That's why I say fibrous foods like fruits that have seeds in them. Kiwis, I gotta spell it out for y'all too. I gotta spell it out for the folks who don't know what the hell a fibrous fruit, seedless, a fruit that has seeds in it. You got apples. An apple a day help you keep the belly fat away. We got kiwis. We got, what else we got? Strawberries, blueberries, raspberries, blackberries. Yes. All these fruits have seeds in them. These are fibrous fruits. All right. I'm pretty sure there's other ones out there that I didn't say. There's one out there. Just write it down if it's something that you like eating. Then you have fibrous vegetables. You have asparagus. Most green veggies. What else we got? Kale, baby spinach. Brussels sprouts, cabbage. Just pick 2 or 3 of them. If you read my book called Gut to Abs, I had to drop that in there, y'all. That just rolled right on in there, right? Yeah. If you read my book Gut to Abs, in there I talk about the rule of 3. The rule of 3 is this: what are your top 3 vegetables? What are your top 3 proteins? What are your top 3 fruits? What are your top 3 breakfast meals that you're gonna eat? Lunch, dinners. Like, guys, it just helps you simplify your day. I wasn't even gonna talk about this, but this is free game right here. Free game. I went through this in my life when I started building my business, and my life was just so hectic. I was like, God damn, I'm having to manage so many people, and I'm just stressed. And I'm like, man, I get to the point where I'm so hungry, and I was like, man, what the hell I'm gonna eat? But I ain't know. And so I take my happy ass over to Chick-fil-A or Chipotle and just grab a meal, But I didn't have like my go-to meals. Like, what am I going to eat for lunch? What am I going to eat for dinner? What am I going to eat for breakfast? This is what I call the rule of 3. You get tired of eating one thing, you rotate it with the other ones. You see what I'm saying? It makes your life so much easier. So that's number 2. Eat more fibrous foods. That's a volume play. Number 3, if your ass ain't tracking, you slacking. This is by far one of the most common mistakes that I have when people reach out to me. Most of y'all are eating healthy. I can't say everybody. Some of y'all ask, you be eating junk food and come to me, hey coach, I'm ready to lose this weight. And I ask you what you been eating. Shit, man, ain't been nothing good. I'm just ready to change. Yeah, guys, you got to start making some type of changes. Before you even reach out to me, it just lets me know you're serious about making a change. If you reach out to me like this one guy did the other week, this motherfucker was smoking a cigarette on the game plan call me. We do like a little Zoom call. I'm like, bro, you got a cigarette? Is that a cigarette in your hand? I'm like, oh hell no, ain't nobody help you. You ain't even trying. How you gonna get on a call with your coach smoking a cigarette? Crazy. God, I'm telling you, social media will expose folks. It is a whole lot. I have to talk this way on my social media. I have to try to repel the crazy folks. Like, who in their right mind go think you can get on the phone on a call with me and think I'm not gonna say some shit about you smoking a cigarette on a call about you getting healthy? Ain't nothing healthy about that. Nothing. And so anyway, I don't know how I got there, but my whole point is this, guy. If all you're doing is eating healthy food, and that's why I was going with this. A lot of guys who jump on the calls with me and women, y'all are eating healthy food. But when I start to ask you, well, how much calories do you eat on a daily basis? How much protein do you eat on a daily basis? Nobody knows. Some people, they just throw out a number. Guys be 5'8", 280, 320, talking about they eat 800 calories a day. And so I got to look with a straight face like, oh yeah, you eat 800 calories a day. No, hell, you don't eat no damn 800 calories a day, being 280, 300 plus. That's not even possible. That's not possible, guys. Like, you're eating 3-4 times as much as what you think you're eating. But you won't even know if you're not tracking it. So use an app like MyFitnessPal. There's other ones out there too. I don't know the other names, but I know MyFitnessPal. They got a paid version and they got a free version. Just use it, man. Everybody be so, well, I got to look at my finances. I got to track my finances. Well, damn, when you going to start tracking your food? As much, you don't have to track your finances. We don't track our finances. Some people don't track their finances every single day a week. It's like seasons where they start to track their finances. They be like, oh, you know what? I'm thinking about buying a house. I'm thinking about going on vacation. I'm thinking about buying me a new car. So they start tracking their calories a little bit, tracking their finances a little bit more, right? Got to be the same way with your nutrition. You got to think to yourself, I'm ready to lose this big ass stomach. So, man, I'm tired of feeling tired. I'm tired of having high blood pressure. I'm tired of having sleep apnea. I'm tired of having erectile dysfunction. I'm just ready to lose the weight, man. And so you gotta say to yourself, it's time to start tracking how much I'm eating. The same way you start tracking your finances when you're getting ready to start buy you a house or a new car. You gotta start tracking your calories and your protein to start helping you lose weight. You don't do that, your ass gonna have a hard time losing weight because you got the best workout plan in the world. But if you're not gonna eat the right way, part of eating the right way is knowing how much to eat, guys. If you don't do this, you can have a hard time for a long time. All right, and I don't want that for you. So that's the third thing. If you're not tracking your slack. Last thing is this. Guys, it don't take a rocket scientist to know this. If you don't have a plan, you planning to fail. We see this in all sports. We see this in football. We see it in baseball. We even put our little kids in sports. And our little kids, we see, y'all be watching your kids at practice. What do you think those coaches are teaching those kids? The game plan. Yes, the damn game plan. Leading up to the game. You got to have a plan or you see your whole damn team get blown out. You be like, man, what happened? In some cases, the kid might just be way better. But in most cases, the team that didn't plan is the team that lost. And so when I see a lot of people, because a lot of y'all have so much potential, this is the hardest part of being a coach. For me, I can't say for all other coaches because I actually do care about helping y'all see results. Like I get it helped my ego, man. I feel good when I see my coaching clients. One of my coaching clients, Brandon, down 39 pounds. One of my other coaching clients, Kyrie, he down 18 pounds his first month. I get, I feel proud when I hear my coaching clients telling me how much weight they done lost. You know what I'm saying? It make me feel good. But what don't make me feel good is when I see a person who has so much potential. They got all the potential in the world to drop the weight. But the reason they can't get to where they want to be at is not because of work ethic. It's not because they don't have the time. It's because they're not applying themselves the right way, meaning they don't have a plan. You can. It's like it's like this. Having a plan is like a GPS. If you are trying to get somewhere, let's say out here in Atlanta, I'm trying to get to the other side of the city. It's not to say I can't get to the other side of the city without no damn GPS, but it's going to take me a lot longer without that GPS. It's going to take me way longer. It could take me hours to get to the other side. But if I have the GPS, nowadays the damn GPS, it even shows you if it's yellow or if it's red where there's a whole lot of traffic. In some cases, the GPS even tell you if it's police coming up. Put your seatbelt on. That's what GPS, put your seatbelt on or whatever. But it's the same way with having a plan. So when you have a game plan, you know what exercise to do when you hit the gym. You're not winging it. You know how many reps you need to do. You know how much cardio you need to do. You know how to do it the right way. You know how much food you need to eat. You know what foods you need to eat. You're not guessing. There's no guessing when you have a GPS, aka a plan. And that's how you get back results way faster. Well, guys, bare minimum. My coaching clients who do the actual plan I give them, they drop like 25 pounds in 3 months. What's 25 in 3 months times 4? 100 pounds. So imagine the person who's listening right now. You just drop the bare minimum amount of weight every 3 months. You lose 100 pounds in a year. You drop the bare minimum amount of weight in my program, 25 pounds, in 6 months. You down 50 pounds. Guys, shit is not rocket science. But you got to have a plan. If you just out here winging it, you in your feelings, you in your emotions, life don't work that way, y'all. I used to be that kid who would just, felt like I could do things when I was angry, when I was just like, I'm mad now I can go harder. No, that's not how you get success and sustain success. That's not how it works. I think a lot of black people, and it's not just say black people like this, but a lot of black people who come from nothing, we use our emotions to try to get us ahead. But when you get to a certain point of maturity, you start to realize it's certain habits that allow me to get to where I want to be at. And until you start to realize what those habits are that are going to help you get results and keep results, you have a hard time, man. Same thing in business. In business, we call them SOPs, standard operating procedures. Y'all see me show up and do podcasts every week. It's a habit that I know moves my business forward. In fitness, regardless if you're happy, sad, mad, frustrated, or pissed, there are certain habits that your success, it does not care about your emotions. All it cares about is, are you doing the right habits? Are you working out? Are you eating the right foods? Are you eating the right amount of foods? Are you getting enough rest so you're not stressed? Are you eating too much junk food? Are you drinking too much alcohol? Guys, these are just habits. That's all they are. Some people do the wrong habits more often, and the weight keeps going up. They keep developing more health issues because they're doing the wrong habits. It don't matter if they have the best intentions on wanting to lose weight. If they're happy, sad, mad, stressed, they're doing the wrong habits. That all matters, guys. Okay? Once you start doing the right habits more frequently and less of the wrong habits, the weight come off. You lose the stomach. All right? And you be able to keep the weight off. So hopefully y'all found this podcast helpful. And we out of here. Let's get it. Yo, appreciate you for tapping in and listening to the podcast episode today. Hopefully you found it valuable. And if you did and you want to learn more about how I can help you lose the big ass stomach, transform your body, and get your health on point, DM me real results over on Instagram at JJacksonOfficial for more information. And I'll reach back out to you to do what I can to help you hit those health and fitness goals. Let's get it.